Hello, my BMWs, beautiful, marvelous, and worthy people. Tina J. Lewis here. I am just so excited. I'm excited, y'all, as you probably can tell. Well, if you're on my page, you notice that I have proposed a question twice. Do you know what a soul tie is? Or what are your thoughts about soul ties? So that is exactly what I'm excited about. This is a new chapter in my life that I am going to be speaking about soul ties. So before I move on any further, let me give you the definition of a soul tie. And then we're going to talk about a few things and then I'm going to be done. So, a soul tie, I'm going to read this, y'all. A soul tie is a phrase which some people use to refer to a spiritual connection between two people. In many cases, it is said to come into existence after two people have been physically intimate. In others, it's said to form after an intensely close spiritual or emotional relationship. Soul ties are formed through the relationships we create. Soul tie definitions can vary widely to include both godly and ungodly soul ties, sexual soul ties, mutual soul ties, and more. The most commonly known soul tie definition is that soul ties are a spiritual connection that is formed through a sexual relationship. And soul ties I'm getting tongue tied, y'all, but excuse me. Soul ties can be biological, social, emotional, spiritual, and or physical. So, the soul tie that God created is the soul tie between the marital relationship between a man and a woman. He tells us to leave and cleave, and when we cleave to our spouse, we become one, meaning in a sexual relationship where the two become one. So just think about it. When we involve ourselves in all types of relationships and we're not in a marital relationship, even in a marital relationship, we can tie ourselves to an ungodly person. So y'all, this thing is so deep. We're going to talk about soul ties. I'm excited about it. I thank God for choosing me and going through COVID, y'all. Let me just elaborate on this COVID season for just a moment. It's during this time when as some of you all know, that I went through COVID-19 and God just was there with me all the way. And I thank him for choosing me and for bringing me out. And it was during that season that my relationship and my walk is so close. And I just thank God that he's brought some elaborate and awesome people in my life. I thank my coach for helping me with this journey and this relationship quest that I'm on to help so many people that are in toxic relationship to realize when you tie yourself to someone that's not for you and it's godly or ungodly. When it's a godly thing, it's a good thing. But when it's ungodly, watch. Some of you know that I was in a domestic violence marriage. And even in my marriage, and even when researching soul ties, I had an epiphany that, oh my gosh, this marriage that I was in and some of the things that I talk about in the book, some of you guys have already read my book, Total Deliverance, a Survival Story. Soul tie all the way, y'all. Soul tie. And I even have a biblical example of a soul tie that's in my book as well. So if you haven't got my book, get the book, Total Deliverance, a Survival Story. So I'm on here to say, hey, we're going to talk about soul ties. My first soul tie Saturday is coming up. It will be this Saturday, September the 26th. I'm thinking around 4 or 5, but I will put the information on my page. I want you guys to think about soul tie. Go out there and do your little research because we're going to talk about it. We're going to help some people. We're going to help some people. And I pray that what we talk about, that you're able to say, oh, wow. It makes sense. It makes sense why I can't move on with my life. Why I'm always thinking about this person. Why I didn't used to be this way, but now I'm this way because of this person. So join in on Saturday. I'm super excited about it, y'all. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to pray about some things. We're going to be about some things. We're going to let God use us. And we're going to help so many people in relationships to identify relationships all the way from the cradle to the grave, y'all. Relationships. God brought us in this world. We are not here just for show. We're here to be loved, to give love. So thank you guys for listening. Join me on Saturday. Engage in my post that I post this week. And I pray that I see you on Saturday. God says the same. Have an amazing day today. Today is Monday, new week, blessed, inspired, no negative vibes today. Have an amazing day. Thank you and God bless. Bye.